was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lennox is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody like me. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from the airport. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat your children. Praise be to Allah.
Yo, what's going on, America and the rest of the world? Xander J. Hobson here, comedian, director, and producer of boxing documentaries and troll. To those who need trolling, this here is another episode of The Devil's Advocate, brought to you by the Brilliant Artist Movement. Folks, do me a favor because I'm trying to grow the platform. Please subscribe, like this video, share it. And by all means, please leave a comment in the comment section because I enjoy checking out the feedback from these videos that I make, as well as exchanging opinions and points of views with you all. So anyway, Iron Mike Tyson is probably one of my favorite all-time fighters. I first got wind of Mike Tyson back in, I believe it was 1983. A bunch of my friends, they went to the Ohio State Fairs, and when they came back, that's all they could talk about was the guy from New York who was knocking everybody out. Now, I don't think a lot of these guys even remember his name, but I know at some point I got the name Mike Tyson, and that's how I had an idea of who he was. But for the most part, they were saying the dude from New York who was knocking everybody out. So I've been down with Mike Tyson for a very long time. Now, let me tell you something that I know. Fighters are exposed to a lot of danger, and often enough, a fighter puts his life on the line whenever he steps into that boxing ring. A lot of fighters have died inside the boxing ring. The one person I can think of that comes to mind is Kimmel. He was killed by Ray Mancini in a lightweight championship bout. And there are a lot of fighters who died inside of the ring. But let me tell you something. A fighter have to be careful because not only is their life on the line when they step into that boxing ring, their life is on the line when they're outside of the boxing ring. Because a lot of times when people know that you are trained and you can handle yourself, whether you be a boxer or a martial artist, people are not eager to get into a physical confrontation with you, and they will kill you. I know because I got shot in 1984 because I got into a scuffle and the guy got the wrong end of the deal. And the next thing you know, the guy pulls out a gun and shoots me. So it's very dangerous to be a fighter inside and outside of the ring.
Alpo, he was really vocal about wanting to kill Mike Tyson too. I guess Dementio and Mike Tyson were cool.
According to my knowledge, I hear that now, but I didn't know that then.
So I said all that to say, I just got finished watching a very interesting interview on Say Cheese TV, and the young man was interviewing AZ Faison. Now, AZ Faison, this fella, he was a criminal mastermind, but not only was he a criminal mastermind, he was a gentleman gangster. And at some point during the interview, I heard that Alpo Martinez wanted to kill my main man, Iron Mike Tyson. And let me tell you something. I was blown away to discover this. At one point, I was doing a lot of videos on Alpo Martinez surrounding his death. And I don't know how I missed the fact that Alpo Martinez had a grievance with Iron Mike Tyson.
I know we almost killed Mike Tyson. I know that. Just almost gonna kill Mike Tyson? Yeah. Why was that? Because the Dementia guy used to hang out with Mike Tyson. Okay. And one night we seen him in D.C. But we thought it was him. Okay. And the guy that was with Mike looked like Dementia, so we ran down on the joint. But they never even seen us coming. And when I seen it was Dementia, we just backed up off it. That was Mike Tyson? Yeah, it was Mike Tyson and another cat that looked like Dementia. Okay. But if Dementia was in that car, Mike Tyson would have to worry about these problems he's having. Because I already had a thing with him too, because he used to try to talk to my wife also. Okay. And just always had something slick to say, like, because he was getting, his money was coming legit. He was getting it, so he always had something slick to say.
And it was at this point that I learned that Alpo had planned on killing Iron Mike Tyson if he was hanging out with Dementia. Now, if you're not familiar with Alpo Martinez and Dementia, quick recap. Alpo Martinez is a cult figure. He was pretty much the main figure in the movie Paid in Full. Cameron played Alpo Martinez. And Alpo Martinez was, for the most part, he was a wild and crazy guy who eventually got himself killed. Drug dealer, adrenaline junkie, serial killer. So Alpo, he was a piece of work to all of you who have no idea what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about. But Alpo, he is pretty much a cult figure. A lot of the hip hop videos and all of that stuff is centered around Alpo. But with that said, it appeared that Mike Tyson had gotten on the wrong side of Alpo. As a result of that, Alpo had designs on killing Iron Mike Tyson. Now, I want to say this, right? I have no doubt in my mind if the opportunity would have presented it, Alpo would have killed Mike Tyson. Okay, the man was a bloodthirsty killer. But as for this story that Alpo was telling from the prison cell, personally, I don't believe it. And I'm going to tell you why I don't believe it. Alpo Martinez, this guy, he liked collecting souls. Okay, that's the only way I can describe Alpo. The guy liked to kill people, and he liked to kill people who had a name. Rich Porter, for example. When I listened to the recap of Alpo Martinez and Rich Porter, there was really no reason to kill Rich Porter other than the fact that Alpo was probably jealous of him and he felt as though he wanted to take away Rich Porter's shine by killing him. Seems like it was the same thing with Dementia. Alpo killed this guy probably over a girl, but more than likely he wanted to kill Dementia because he wanted to take away Demencia's shine. And I said all that to say this. If Alpo Martinez would have had Iron Mike Tyson in his crosshairs, I have no doubt that Alpo Martinez wouldn't have thought twice about killing Mike Tyson, because in his mind, he would have felt as though he took Mike Tyson down. So, these are my thoughts. I'm not saying what I'm saying is right. I'm glad, obviously, that Alpo Martinez didn't kill Iron Mike Tyson, because had he done that, he would have took away one of the greatest fighters who ever lived. But one thing I will say about Mike Tyson, he is probably one of the luckiest guys in the world, because not only did he get the attention of one serial killer, he got the attention of two, and he survived them.
I go do an interview. This is a sports writer, so I have my people call me up and say, you got a reporter. Meet him at the gym in Phoenix. So I meet him at the gym. I'm talking to the guy. The guy's a really small guy, but really nice guy. I'm talking to him. And so 2 days go by, 3 days go by. I'm in the gym, and the gym is surrounded with cops, like SWAT. They're surrounded. And the cop sergeant wanted to talk to me. And I said, what the hell did I do? Who ass did I grab last night? I didn't know what happened. But then I said to myself, I'm thinking, hey, if I grabbed somebody's ass, it wouldn't be the feds coming to get me. It would be some rinky-dink cop or some lawyer, you know?
Right.
And so I said,
the ass police.
Yeah. So I came outside and I was talking to the guy, and he showed me the picture of me and the guy because it was on his website. And he said, do you know this gentleman? And I said, well, sir, I don't know. When I was promoting the fight, if I must have said something to him, if I offended him, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And he said, no, he liked you, Mr. Tyson. He didn't like the 28 people that he shot and the 8 that he killed.
You got interviewed by a murderer?
Yes. He was the baseline shooter from Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Dale Heiser.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, he killed himself in prison, but, you know.
Oh, so it has a happy ending.
Folks, can you believe that? I don't know too many people who could say they had a scrape with two serial killers. So, folks, listen. With that said, I'm done with it.